Today, guys, I wanted to tell you practically the easiest way for a newer player to start making money in Grand RP. You've heard me talk about beginner jobs, talking about different organizations as well, but what I'm about to tell you could end up making you about $1,500 per minute. And as a new player, that is a pretty damn good amount of money. So if you haven't already joined the server before and want to, be sure to click the link down below in the description, click on Start Playing, select which server you want to play on, register an account, and download the launcher, and you should be good to go from there. But anyways, I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So what we're going to be talking about is landslides. Now, landslides happen every 3 hours in this city, and I will tell you and put on screen the exact times that these landslides happen in city time. So all you need to do to check that is just go on your phone, take a look at what time it shows. It says 1900 right now, and then you can tell when the next landslide's going to be. But anyways, landslides spawn in the city as follows: 6:25, 9:25, 12:25, 15:25, 18:25, 21:25, 25 past midnight, and 3:25. So it looks like the next landslide that's going to happen in the city is going to be in a couple of hours. One just started less than an hour ago. And if you don't know where the landslide is, all you got to do is click T, type in club chat, where's the landslide, and hopefully somebody will help you out. But we haven't even gotten to the part on how you're going to make the money. Now, landslides go away once they've been cleared by players. Theoretically, a landslide could actually stay put for the entirety of that 3 hours, and then a new one will spawn somewhere else. So let's say you're the only one working on that landslide at an off-peak hour, like I was one time. There was only like me and 2 other people there. I worked for a pretty long time, and I made some serious money. But before you work at a landslide, you need to be in a construction company. And in order to join a construction company, you can either go and talk to somebody who's already in a construction company. You usually would find them at the landslide. Or you can go and talk to Mr. James Builder in the construction office. Click E, and then say, I want to register my building company. Now, I already have a building company, so I don't really need to do that. But all you need to do is click, I want to make one, type in the name, and I think there might be a little fee that you have to pay as well. But trust me, paying the fee is worth it, just because some people will just completely ignore you if you ask to join their company, or they might already be completely full. So I just started my own, and now any landslide that happens, I just go there, get dressed, and start doing the work. Now, when it comes to the actual money portion, where you're making serious cash, it all depends on what your skill level is for each job. Now, I can't remember exactly which jobs they were, but I know a few of them. I believe 2 of the skill levels you need are from electrician, farmer, and possibly mining and a lumberjack. I can't really remember, but if you are a level 3 electrician, for example, you'll be able to make the most amount of money. If you are a level 1 electrician, you'll make the least amount of money. Pretty much, at level 3, you get $130 per arrow you walk into. And that's what I was doing when I was doing the landslide. It takes roughly 7 seconds to get from one arrow to the next arrow and actually end up getting paid. And sometimes I got arrows in the exact same spots. There's a clip that you're going to see here where I got the exact same arrow 3 times in a row, which saved me a little bit of time and made me a pretty decent amount of money in just a couple of seconds. And I'd say that happens 1 in 5 arrows I go to. So on average, let's say it takes about 5 seconds per arrow if you manage to clear the entire landslide. Might take a little bit less time, to be honest. Meaning, like I said, that's roughly around $1,560 per minute if you have a level 3 skill level in whatever you're working at. And by the way, at the construction office, you can pick what you want yours to be set to. Just make sure you don't set it to driver, because you don't really need it to be a driver for a landslide. So if you're a high level in electrical, I'd recommend doing electrical. Or if you're a high farmer, then do landscaping. But you want to do landslides mainly when they're at off-peak times, because there won't be as many people in the city, and then you'll be able to make more money because the landslide will last longer, and it's just easy cash. Like, compare that to being in electrical, right? You're going from fuse box to fuse box. At the most, you can make, what, like $50 per fuse box if it's paying at high salaries. And it takes probably 10 seconds or so to do one fuse box. Then you got to run all the way to the other side. And that amount of time, you're able to probably do like 5 or 6 arrows at a landslide and make way, way, way more money. Realistically, though, you're probably going to be clearing every landslide you see. And if there's a lot of people there, it's probably going to be gone within the hour. So if you manage to go to a landslide right when it spawns, and let's say it goes away in 1 hour, and you're making $130 per arrow, that's roughly $93,000 you would make in 1 single hour. You might make even more, might make a little bit less. You might spend a whole lot more time because maybe there's not too many people there. But if you work for an hour and you're making $130 per arrow, look at making about 93 grand, like I said. And if it's there for the full 3 hours, you are making bank. Even if you aren't a super high skill level in electrical or farming or something like that, don't even worry, because you're still going to be making a whole lot more money than you'd make from working at a farm, or pretty much any beginner job that exists in the city. So if you're new to the city, you see a landslide fall at any of those times, I would highly, highly recommend making sure you're in a construction company, heading over to that landslide, get dressed, and start working, because you will be making a lot of money. Even for me, 93 grand in an hour, that's pretty crazy. That's like the salary of 7 patrol officers or something, maybe even more at LSPD. So let me know what you guys think of landslides down below in the comment section. Have you ever messed with them? And if you have, you probably know you can make a pretty good amount of money from them compared to other beginner jobs in the city. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.